Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Friday, May 23rd, 2025. I'm Victoria Cashmore. Major currencies showed broad strength against the greenback today. The euro and sterling both gained nearly 1%. The pound notably reached an all-time high against the dollar, marking its sixth consecutive daily decline. Weekly returns show substantial weakness in the US dollar, declining over 1.6% against the euro and pound. Year to date, the greenback has fallen most sharply against the Swiss franc, down 9.6%. The US dollar extended its decline against the Canadian dollar, marking its fifth consecutive down day. The Kiwi showed particular strength, gaining 1.5% against the greenback. Weekly performance shows the US dollar down significantly, losing 1.65% against the loonie. The Singapore dollar has strengthened considerably year to date, with the greenback declining nearly 6% against it.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. Philippines led the gains, rising 1.9% to 27.81. India, Mexico, and Malaysia each advanced 1.4%. Indonesia showed strong momentum, up 1.3% and marking its third consecutive positive close. Looking at broader returns, Mexico stands out with impressive gains across all time frames, including a 29.6% year-to-date return. Philippines has gained 11.1% year-to-date, while Indonesia shows strong month-to-date momentum at 10.7%. Among underperforming markets, Turkey declined 1.4% to 31.24, showing a strong downward trend. Italy and Germany both registered their third consecutive down day, falling 1.2% and 0.91% respectively. The S&P 500 dipped 0.68%. Examining longer-term performance, Turkey shows the most significant weakness with a minus 12.9% year-to-date return. Despite recent daily declines, Italy and Germany maintain strong year-to-date gains of 30.6% and 29.7% respectively.
Considering commodities, I'm Liquidity. Gold futures closed at 3,359.50, rising 64.50 in a very strong upward trend. Silver futures and copper futures both showed strength, with copper notably up 3.9% and rising for 3 consecutive days. Palladium futures declined 2.5%, falling for 2 straight sessions. Weekly returns show copper futures leading with a 6.6% gain. Gold futures and silver futures both advanced over 3.7% for the week. Aluminum futures is the only metal showing a negative weekly return at minus 0.32%. In energy markets, Brent crude and crude oil futures both moved sideways with prices flat for 3 days. Natural gas rose 1.6%, despite a very strong negative trend. Gasoline broke downward after 6 days of consolidation. Month-to-date returns in energy show Brent crude and crude oil both up about 6%. Gasoline and heating oil gained roughly 5% each, while natural gas slightly declined. Live cattle futures surged 3.6% to 215.90, marking its 5th consecutive rise and a new all-time high. Class 2I milk jumped 6.1%, while lean hogs drifted slightly lower. Corn eased 0.86% in mixed negative trading. Weekly performance shows live cattle leading with a 5.8% gain. Class 2I milk rose 1.8% for the week, while lean hogs declined 1.7%. Feeder cattle advanced 1.2% over the same period. In grains, rough rice gained 1.7% amid strong upward volatility. Soybean futures maintained a very strong positive trend despite today's slight decline. Oat futures fell 1.6%, marking its second consecutive down day. Weekly returns in grains show corn and wheat both up about 3.5%. Rough rice gained 2.7%, while soybeans advanced nearly 1% despite today's weakness. In soft commodities, cocoa experienced the sharpest decline, dropping 414 to 9,864, down 4%. Orange juice also fell significantly, down 11.25 to 277.95, showing strong upward volatility. Sugar broke downward after 3 days of consolidation. Looking at weekly performance, orange juice gained 10.7%, while cocoa declined 9.5%. Year-to-date, coffee stands out with a 12.5% return, while orange juice has fallen 43.3%.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day world currency, markets and commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew. Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency and commodities. Thanks for watching.